Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Megan Prosser and today we're going to be talking all about bearded dragon diet. So this is my bearded dragon, Bo. He is a big boy and he's also a shedding boy. So he is not very happy to be out and about right now. So I'm just going to put him down and let him run around the floor while we talk about bearded dragon diet. But I just wanted to introduce him for a sec. So here he is, Bobo. Okay, yeah, he's already getting antsy, so bye, Bo. So juvenile bearded dragons, which is the first year of their life, their diet is going to be mostly insects and just a little bit of vegetables and salads and whatnot. So it's really going to be 80% insects and then 20% vegetables, salads, leafy greens, and all the good stuff. Once they hit that year mark, they are going to switch it around and it's gonna do a complete flip over. It's gonna be 80% salads, leafy greens, vegetables, and 20% insects. So great feeder insects for your beardie are gonna be things like hornworms, dubia roaches, those two are my personal favorite, and then other things like crickets, superworms, silkworms, and all the worms. Waxworms are great too. Mealworms aren't the best. I would not really recommend mealworms because their skeleton can be harder to digest than the other worms I just mentioned. But yeah, insects are super great for these guys. It provides them their protein, and that is super important to start them off with, especially when they're young, and again, into their adult years as well. They also need the protein. So food for these guys, as in salad food. Salad food is fun. It feels like I'm making a little gourmet salad for my Bo, and it's really enjoyable. But really great things are like turnip greens, collard greens, mustard greens. Any of the really dark leafy greens are really, really great for these guys to eat, except for kale. I know kale is a dark leafy green, but it doesn't have much of a variety of nutrition in it. So kale won't really work out. Iceberg lettuce, there's like literally nothing. Romaine lettuce, nothing. Really aim for like the collard, turnip, and mustard greens. Those are really, really great, and literally they're in the same exact section. You can either pick lettuce, bad, or collard greens, voila! It's like right there. So really look at what you're picking for your beardies because it'll make the difference in their diet. So other great foods to put in the salad are red things. Like Bo, for example, he really loves bell peppers. So I will cut up some red bell peppers for him, and beardies just love the color red. They love anything really bright colored that's not just green, because green kind of blends in, I feel like. Anything that's brighter like the red, they will really go after. So red things I use are bell peppers, strawberries, and tomatoes. But strawberries and tomatoes are pretty acidic, so you shouldn't use those so often. Bell peppers, you can use them a little bit often, but key here really is to add a variety, so just switch it up every day. Other things that are great are carrots, blueberries, apples. Bananas can be okay every once in a while because of the potassium. It's super high for them. Sometimes I chop up celery or Brussels sprout for him. He loves that too. And honestly, a ton of other things. You can look it up. But honestly, the best advice I can give you for this video is to look up anything before you give it to your bearded dragon. Luckily, when you Google what to feed your bearded dragons, luckily there's really good content on Google where it shows you what is actually good and like what you can feed your beardie, but it won't provide any nutritional value. So there's plenty of great websites, usually right up there, which shows awesome valued nutritional salad mixes and stuff to make for your beardie, and then it shows what's not so great. They can eat it as like a treat, but it's not gonna really give them anything. So absolutely 110% look up everything before you go ahead and feed it, because you gotta make sure that it's all good in the hood. I just basically went through everything that I feed Bo, my bearded dragon. Everything I just listed were things that he really enjoys and things that I usually add into his salad. But of course, I don't put all of those things into salad at once. Like for example, today I did Brussels sprouts, collard greens, carrots, and bell peppers, and that was today's salad. Another day I'll do turnip greens, apple, and strawberries, let's say, and you know, I switch it up. You switch up their diets. So for juvenile bearded dragons, which again are bearded dragons under a year old, they're gonna be mostly eating insects. So I labeled all the insects before, like hornworms, waxworms, dubia roaches, crickets, superworms, those are going to be great for them. I would feed it daily, especially because the babies, they eat constantly and they are growing. Bearded dragons grow super fast. And then offer them some of the salads that I just suggested earlier. Every once in a while, maybe twice a week, you can offer them a salad, but don't be surprised if they're not going to eat it. Honestly, Bo did not really love salads at all when he was younger. He really liked apples and like collard greens, and that was it. He did not want to eat anything else. So don't be surprised if they don't want to eat the salads when they're young. And then once they hit a year old, I usually give him salads every other day, but that's only because he does not eat every day. He does not want to eat every day. He doesn't have a huge appetite anymore. So I give him a salad every other day, and then once a week I let him go all out on all the insects he wants. Of course, I do limit him because he will just eat every single insect in the whole entire world. But I give him a ton of insects, usually 1 day a week. But another thing is, on top of the salads that I give him every other day, I will put like maybe a few superworms on top, a dubia roach, a hornworm, or something like that, just to get him to eat the salad, because sometimes it's really hard to get beardies to eat their salads. Luckily, Bo isn't too picky with it, so he'll eat it without it, but every once in a while as a treat, I like to add it on top, so there's movement, so he wants to be more enticed to eat the salad. And last but not least, supplementation. I use a vitamin supplement and a calcium supplement without D3. The vitamin supplement I put on probably every 10 to 14 days. I'll add the vitamin supplement, and the calcium supplement is basically every single feeding. It's always dusted on at least the insects, if not the salad. So it's basically every feeding I add the calcium. But again, he only eats every other day, so he's not eating calcium every single day. You know, that can also be damaging, but he seems to be doing just fine. And with that being said, this is the end of my video. I hope this helped you guys in bearded dragon diet and supplementation and yada yada yada. One day I'm gonna follow a week where I show you guys everything that I feed my bearded dragon throughout the week, so let me know if that'll help you down below. And like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.